Another popular thing you can do to make your book more interactive are to add H5P interactive content to your book. H5P is a free and open source activity builder that integrates well with Pressbooks. You can use them to create quizzes of all different types and other interactive content. To activate H5P in your book, come to your book dashboard and click the Plugins option. You'll see H5P as one of the available choices. Press Activate. You'll see a plugin activated message to let you know it's been completed successfully, and you'll then have a new H5P content option in your dashboard menu. From this menu, you can click the H5P content and click Add New to create your first H5P activity. Upon your first time, you'll click I consent to give me the hub, and then you'll be able to use the H5P Activity Hub. If you're thinking about using this to send grades to a graded course, you'll want to see our list of activity types that can automatically be graded in the guide. We recommend using activities from this list because they'll be both accessible and will work well with our graded activities. If you don't care about using this in a course for grades, then you can select any activity type that you like. Here I'm going to get started with one of the more simple types, the multiple choice question type. The first time you're going to use it, you're going to click the Get button and install. The H5P plugin will add the libraries needed to use this content type. Once that's been done, you'll see a success message, and then you can click the Use button. For each H5P content type, you'll see both a tutorial and an example. The tutorial is helpful because it will open in a new tab and give you H5P's documentation for how to use a given activity type. You can learn a lot about activity types and what they do from these tutorials. You can also view an example. This can help if you're getting started and want to see what a finished activity of that type looks like. If you'd like, you can even import this activity and use it as a starting point. You can click Reuse and download as an H5P file. So I'll come back to Add New, and rather than clicking Create Content, I would click Upload, and I would upload the file that I just downloaded here. When I click Use, I will import this file, and it says I've successfully brought in the question. So here is the example question, and now I can see it's present in my editor. For this multiple choice question, I want to give it a descriptive title. This is about blackcurrant. Then I can enter question text, and then here are the available options. Very dark purple is one, it's marked as correct. Blue is another answer, it's incorrect. Black is another answer, it's incorrect. And I'm going to add a fourth choice of orange. It's also incorrect. At the bottom, you'll see I have the ability to give overall feedback, and then I have behavioral settings. These behavioral settings refer to what happens when a student takes the activity. Do I want to allow them to retry it? Yes, I do. Do I want them to be able to see the solution by clicking a button? No, I want them to retry until they get it correctly. I want to give them 1 point for the whole task. I do want to randomize the answer, and I want to require them to provide an answer before they can see it. Yep, that's great. And then it's going to show them the score points that they earned. The one thing I may want to do is give them feedback on the correct answer. If they answer this answer, I'm going to display, good job, that's correct. For this blue one, or the black one, I want to give a hint, a tip. So I've added a tip that will display. At this point, I've modified this question and I'm ready to create it. So I'm going to click the Create button. Now I can see a preview of my question. It has all the content that was imported with the few additions or changes that I made. First, here's the tip. When I click the tip, it will say, although it's in the name, think carefully. Okay. I'm going to select blue and check it. That was wrong. I can retry. And you notice the answers have moved around. I'll click very dark purple, check, and now I see the feedback that I programmed. So if I want to use this activity in my book, I then come to the Organize menu. I come to the chapter that I want to put it in, click Edit, and here I'll enter this after the paragraph by clicking Add H5P. Now you can see why a descriptive title is helpful. The black currant color is the question I want to insert. It's a multiple choice question. I'm going to click Insert, and it will insert it here in the chapter. Or Preview, and I can see what my chapter will look like with this activity embedded here. The learner can interact with it, I can test it, I can do it. And I notice that I'm also allowing other people to reuse and embed it.